Hey, what's up guys? Clear here, come back with a new video. Today's video we're actually going to do a first look at Yuumi, the magical cat. I do know this will be up a little bit later than probably a lot of people's. She was revealed on Saturday for me, which is obviously not when I usually record. So I've just kept myself away from the game, tried to hide my eyes so I don't see too much. I had seen the teaser and the Yuumi on Universe, but I haven't seen the trailer, I haven't read her abilities. All I can see right now is her passive, and I can't really even see it. So it's Yuumi, the magical cat. Seems to be kind of like a Zoe design. I'm not sure if it's made by the same person who made Zoe. From what I'm aware, she's a support. I'm thinking like her ultimate's kind of like a teleport, just from what I saw with the teaser. She was teleporting through areas. So that might be something, but yeah, so Yumi's little description is: leaving a lazy life of cuddling and snacks, Yuumi and her best friend Book go on a quest to find their master. Yuumi dishes out heals and shields, escaping enemy attacks and keeping her new friends safe. So obviously support. Heals and shields. I know she's meant to be an enchantress. I think that's how you say it. Let's quickly watch this. Hopefully this works. Sweet. Just want to turn this down a little bit.
I don't know, Book. Master could be anywhere. She'd pick a place with fish.
Was that the void?
Where are we, Book?
It's weird. So that's Summoner's Rift.
Fish.
Yeah. Fish.
Fishy, fishy.
That's Fizz's ult. Cass, no.
Rats, always uptight. Book, yordles.
That's cool. So it's like a Rakan kind of dodge there. Like jumping around me.
Watch out for us! Faster, faster! Yeah! Plenty more where that came from! You and me, we got this. Shield!
Yep.
Shield! Cuddle! What can't I do?
Feels like very much like Rakan here.
Now kill up! Kill up! We boxed them all!
What on earth was that? Was that like Kale's passive there? Or should I fish?
Where are we now, Book?
Okay. So yeah, I'd say she's got like a teleport of some sort, considering she's able to just move around very fast. It looks like she's kind of like Rakan, jumping between allies. I saw a heal in there. The shield's obviously her dashing to each other. She has like a Kale passive where it shoots out the waves. I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe that's just a basic ability and does little damage. I don't know, I guess we'll just read it. So yeah, Yumi's abilities, her passive is Bop and Block. Wow, that's hard for me to say. Bop and Block. There we are. Every so often, Yumi's next basic attack against an enemy opponent restores mana and grants her a shield. If Yuumi is attached, okay. The shield protects her ally. The shield protects Yuumi or her ally until it's broken. So it's not a shield with a timer on it. It's a permanent shield until, obviously, it's broken. Attached is interesting. Does that mean she's going to be like Rakan but stays on them? I think like Abatha from Heroes of the Storm was like that. I didn't really play that game, but I played it for the skins in Overwatch. So yeah, her Q, Prowling Projectile. Yuumi fires a missile that deals magical damage to the enemy, to the first enemy hit. So that means minions as well, I believe. If the missile is in flight long enough, it deals bonus damage and slows enemies. While attached, Yuumi fires a missile from her ally's position and can direct the missile flight path with her mouse. Okay. How long is this, like, area? Is this just a cross map where I can just queue and then direct it everywhere? If it is made by the same... If this champion is made by the same person as, that made Zoe, they really like that kind of ability idea. A missile that does bonus damage based on the distance it goes. They like the really long range kind of ideas here. So that's going to be an interesting ability. I'll have to, obviously see how she is when she comes out. I can buy her straight up. I've got the blue essence and I've got enough of it. So her W is a passive and an active. You and me as it's called. So her passive is while attached, Yuumi and her ally gain a % of each other's AD or AP converted to adaptive force. Okay. That's not too bad. Of each other's. So do they join together? Okay. Active is Yuumi starts with a point in her W. Okay. Does that mean you always have a W and then do you get to choose like a normal champ, or is it like a Zir where you automatically put the point in, or is it both where you get the point in W but also get to choose your Q or your E? Okay. So yeah, Yuumi starts with a point in W. She dashes to an ally like Rakan and attaches to them. That's the difference, attaches to them. While attached, she follows her partner's movement and is untargetable by everything except tower damage. Yumi's abilities fire from her ally's location. She can't attack enemies. She can unattach after a cooldown or attach to another enemy with no cooldown. So it must be that she joins to them and she's untargetable, not that she is in one position and then she's in another position, I'm assuming. Yeah, so from what I saw in the video just then, it looks like she jumps onto them and is untargetable in that aspect, not her body's here and she's actually on the other character. That's what I'm aware of right now. No cooldown on jumping on other champs as well. Could be a good way of dodging, like, with Fizz's E, I believe, Playful Trickster. Yeah, so his E. He can dodge a lot of abilities like that. It'd be interesting to see when she is considered untargetable. While attached. So is it while she's going to attach, she's not considered attached, so she's still targetable? Or is it the second she uses the ability, she can't be targeted? Little things that would be interesting to know. So basically in a team fight, she's just going to sit there attached to people, providing that shield. I'm assuming the next one's her heal, because it does say that she has a heal. Her Q's going to give a bit of damage and some slows. So yeah, it's going to be very similar to like an Abatha kind of thing from what I can see. So her E is Zoomies. Yuumi, okay. Yuumi heals and gains a burst of movement speed. If attached, her ally is targeted by the spell instead. This spell has 2 charges. Okay, so she can't heal someone else unless she's attached to them. Alright, so very much her W is her central ability and everything else kind of works around it. Okay. Her ultimate looks cool. I just read the first line. Her final chapter. Yuumi opens book, launching waves of magic damage that can root enemies with multiple hits. After multiple hits. After using her ult, Yuumi can move, attach to allied champions, and heal. While using her ult. Okay. So she can ult and then just dash around all the team. Ulting. I'm assuming that it... Okay. Is it R, it's always going to be facing one direction, or is it wherever a mouse is, it's shooting? It looks like a really cool champion. Someone I'm certainly going to try out. Support's actually slowly become one of my favorite roles to play because it's not just like, oh, I've got to beat the opponent. It's so much strategic kind of thinking needed. You knowing when to ward, where to ward, how to position yourself in a fight to make sure that you not only live but also allow your team to take advantage of you living, getting the damage in, you boosting their damage or you stopping them from getting damage depending on your support you're playing. So my assumption would be she rushes Ardent Sensor and Redemption like pretty much every other Enchantress, unless they're changing some items or adding a new item, because really that's their core for Enchantress. Enchanters, I'm just going to call them Enchanters. And then kind of like Mikhail's or those kinds of things. She doesn't look like she could even be used as a damage champ. There's no way she's going to be a mid lane, a jungle, or top laner, or even ADC. Just with the fact that her W, her E... Okay, it's her W. Her W means that she does nothing else. She has no on-hit, so she can't be an ADC, as we've learnt with Nico. Her Q's similar to a Zoe, but she doesn't have the ultimate to make her be able to Q and then fly forward and then hit it kind of thing, even though this Q seems to just go infinitely. I don't know, it'll be really cool to have a look at the range on the Q. It's a shame I don't actually have the abilities. I might just quickly jump over and see if I can find the web page and see if they have the abilities on there. So we'll just quickly jump back. Okay, so I've done some further digging, and it seems like they actually don't have any videos, which is kind of weird. As you would have noticed with other champion releases I've done, Nico, Silas, all of them have been in web pages. I'm doing this in the web client, in our league client. There's no abilities. There's nothing to click. I've only got these three things. This one takes me to two. These two take me to videos, and this takes me to their champion plan. So yeah, I'm not actually able to see their usually like a kind of trailer about the abilities, which would have been nice to see her Q and her R. But yeah, I honestly think she'll be a really fun champ. Hopefully she is in a sweet spot where she's not overtuned, she's not too weak. Hopefully she doesn't fall into like a trap of Rakan where she's just too hard to kill. I'd say she's probably one of the last people to die in a team fight just because she is untargetable. I don't know if she takes damage based on the person she's on. That would be interesting to see. Doesn't say that, so I assume not, but could be a cool way to change it. Untargetable doesn't mean she's invulnerable, though. It just means that she usually can't be hit by things, but if she's untargetable, I'm pretty sure she could be hit by like a dot still. So if you ignite her while she's low, she still dies kind of thing in it. So maybe like a Teemo could still kill her. Anyone with dots kind of thing. But yeah, she's probably going to be quite a decent pick if her numbers are right. She's going to be a hard champion. That's what I can see from here. I'd say she's probably one of the more harder supports, especially not only do they have these 4 abilities they've got to deal with, they've also got all their active abilities as active items. Credit to support, they do have a lot of things to be pushing during fights and all that. But yeah, a little disappointed that I'm not able to see the ability trailers, but I don't know if that may have been because it was a little rushed because someone did leak it. Not really sure if that's the case, but yeah. So that's my first impressions on Yuumi the Magical Cat. Little disappointed they don't really use the book as much. I honestly, considering the trailers all involve the book very heavily, it's just her ult uses the book. It'd be cool to see her skin as well. I think that'll be an interesting thing. She has a lot of potential for skins. She could be like a flame cat. She could be, I don't know, rainbows. She's very much like Zoe, where she's got a lot of potential with skins. So she might end up like our Lux or our Ari, where she gets a lot of skins. I'm pretty sure I've already seen someone say that Ornn will, she'll get a skin before Ornn gets a second skin. Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, so she will be on PBE, I'd say this Wednesday, or she's already out. And then, so 2 weeks usually on PBE. She'll be out, probably 15th. That's just my guess, 15th of May. Maybe the 22nd of May, depending on if they have to delay things. But she should be around for after MSI. So once we go back to our regional leagues, she won't be out for MSI. MSI is already starting on Wednesday my time, which is tomorrow, I believe, when this video goes up. As well as, what's the other thing? Oh, it's 8.9.8. I think it is they're playing the patch on. I can't remember if that's the MSI patch. I can actually quickly check. Yeah, welcome to the MSI patch, which is 9.8. So yeah, that's the patch. I also do have a patch coming out on Wednesday. Okay. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you didn't, welcome to dislike button. If you don't want to catch any more of my content, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.